Start record. If I start the record, does it end the stream? Nope, it looks like we're all good on that front. Okay. I am back for a part 2. Didn't think I was going to do it. I wasn't really sure I was going to do it or not. But here we are. Part 2. Day 13. I really wanted to come back and finish the shorts. I think that's a good first goal, and I believe that is what I'm going to attempt right now. First, though, I want to move a few things out of the way so that I can make my life a tad bit easier. A tad bit easier. It is night time here in Texas, and it is still hot, but it is also the evening of the bug, and I can't really have the door open, or I could, okay, let me rephrase this. I could have the door open if I so choose. But if I decided to choose that, I would then have to make my accompaniment with all of the bugs and pests of the evening time hour, as they would be attracted to this area, or at least this inner shop area. And so, we aren't going to do that. We're just going to have to goodness me, and it's already opening up. Can I even get this thing to stay closed? Doubtful. I don't even know why it's opening, to be honest with you. That is so goopy. That does literally nothing. Quite actually, in fact, absolutely nothing. Can I do this side? Lovely days. Cool. So we can at least get this side semi-closed. You see here. What a silly situation to try to solve right now. But I restate, I do not want to deal with the damned bugs this evening. And so we will craft a solution here in a quick way. Hopefully quick way. Really? It's just composite board. How hard can it be to drive in an eye hook? Can't put it in here. Not the way at least I wanted to. Silly. Well, apparently my simple solution is not that simple at all. Then we will do the sub-simple solution. We will just drive a screw into the joint. We'll drive 2 screws into the joint. And we'll fix ourselves a twine secure point that will at least allow us to keep the door ever so closed. Good on that side. Come on now. Just need one more black screw. That's all I need. By the light of the day, I swear, how can they be everywhere and nowhere all at once? I might never understand. I had to have one more black screw sitting over here, right? Of course I do. Of course I do. Okay, there is that. Where's my shit scissors? There we go. And okay, come on, man. I wanted a simple solution, and how in the world am I able to make it so damn complicated? It's just a screw. It's just a screw and a piece of twine. We'll let it stand. Let it stand in the way it is. And just be happy with what we got. Okay. That's not where the half broom goes. Oh my lord. Come on now, hat. Please don't fuss with me like everything else is right now. Okay. Hair out of the face. Good start. Good start. I want to move this. I really want to move all of this, but goodness me, the heft on it is something to behold. Okay. I hopefully didn't disturb it too much. I'm seeing a lot of glue get pushed out. I'm really happy. I'm really happy in seeing the amount of glue that has gotten pushed out the sides there. That really is quite encouraging to say the least. Quite encouraging to say the least. I really need to... Are we going to Mr. Rogers right now? Is it necessary? I feel like I should. I feel like having flip-flops on in this shop is a quick path to a simply avoided injury. Did I already bring those socks in? I think I already did. Of course I did. I only brought 2 things in. I brought my laptop in, and I brought a single pair of socks. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I really do wonder. Really? Did I literally just bring in a single pair of socks? Son of a sea snail, James. Come on. Really? And now you're being a foul bastard? Let's do this. Do that. Can't believe I brought in a single pair of damn socks. How funny is that? Well, then I guess, because I ain't going to put my feet directly into those shoes just as they are, I guess we ain't doing it. And we just got to be extra careful, I guess. Extra careful is the name of the game. We'll lower you down there. Is everything visible? Is too much visible? Do we need all of that? Tilt you to the side, to the side. Oh, come now. Man, I'm on a constant cant, am I not? There we go. That's good there. Move the boy off to the side here. I could have swore I started the Pandora. Okay. That's good there. Probably gonna need the chalk. I want to get my table pushed out. Because doing it the way that we tried to do it before was not only unneededly difficult, but in some ways a tad bit painful, if I'm being honest. Okay, there's that, and that. Put this back up there. Scoot that a little farther out to there. I don't need my wallet. I do need the sewing machine. I need the foot pedal. I don't believe we need anything else besides these two items, at least so right now. Can I just point it in my direction? Is that a better idea? Just stick it right here and do that? I think that will be a better idea. Okay. Do I got my good scissors? I just realized I need my good scissors over here. Also, I don't know where I put my good scissors. That's not a good start. I see them now. They're underneath the young pup. Okay. We'll sit down. Yeah, I really don't like being in here with just my flipply flops, but that's what we got. Pull that all the way through, turn him on. Okay, so I actually don't need this right away, do I? Because the first thing we have to do is we got to figure out the pant situation a second time. In theory, what we should have been able to do is just fold over what we've already done and then just kind of copy it, but I have a feeling it ain't gonna be as easy as that. I have a feeling it ain't gonna be that easy. I would like it to be that easy, mind. I'd really like it to be that easy. That would be of grand benefit to us right now. But we got to deal with what we got to deal with. So if I folded it over like so on that middle line, no, we're not going to be able to cut it like that. We still got to put a hem on this side. There's a lot of cleaning up that needs to be done. I probably could run this end bit through the machine a few more times. Let's do some thread cleanup right now, just to help me save a little bit of sanity in all of this mess. Okay, so we're gonna go back out. Put him right there for now. I don't know why I'm doing that when I can just flip this to the side. There we go. Much better. Okay. You would think this headset microphone would do a little bit better in like pinning back the hair, but not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. This is our good side. This is the side that we still need to figure out. I don't know why I'm trying to cut corners right now. We had a method that worked. The method that worked was we slowly and surely pin everything together as best one can. And then from there, we then make our cut once we flip it back inside out. Okay. Throw this into a shitty, messy braid and hope that it does not keep going back and forth. The hat wasn't doing it for me at this point because it's not as hot as I need it to be wearing that hat, and it was pressing against the back here, and I really want to keep my back against the back of this because I have been doing my back a bit of injustice with the sitting on the whole floor aspect that I've chosen to take here. I like sitting on the floor. I ain't putting sitting on the floor down. I would sit on the floor most likely even if there was a chair about here, but still. Okay, let's go from the bottom up. Maybe that's the best way to start doing this. Part of me just wants to hack the pants right away. Don't pin and just start hacking shit. No, don't do that, James. Don't do that. That's going to lead to you getting pissed at something, and once you get pissed at something, then the rest of this evening is lost. I just really didn't feel like today. I don't know if I wanted to say that. I was gonna say I didn't feel like today was really utilized very well, but we got stuff done that needed to get done. I did take a little bit longer than I should replying to a Reddit post, and all the cat asked is why I'm doing this, and I could have just said I got an idea, couldn't put the idea down. But instead, I got on my wine box and I really said what I wanted to say because, and I guess it's kind of funny that question was asked, and it was actually asked on this the post that really kind of started making me think. And I went back and I read the subreddit rules, and it makes sense why it was changed, but I basically do all of my posts as a discussion post so that cats can feel it good to come in and critique, make fun, whatever they feel necessary. But because I posted into the live action subreddit, one of the mods changed the topic. I think it's called Flare. I'm still getting used to Reddit. Changed the flare to, I guess, fan art spoiler. I was a little disappointed because it was under spoiler, and when you put something under spoiler, it kind of blurs it out. Which, in my case, like, I want people to see this thing, and if it gets blurred out, then I feel like that it's missing its beat. But I also kind of got in my, how do I describe this? It's such a weird kind of. Such a weird avenue to really be thinking on right now. But I was a little bit put back because it was tagged fan art. And yeah, it's art. I'm a fan. But in my mind, there's another, and it's silly. It really is silly that this is the kind of thought that was going through my mind once I saw this. It was that, if anything, it should be put under fan casting, in my mind. Because I'm a fan that is trying to get cast, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, the fan casting tag is more for people that are hoping that XY actor gets picked to play their favorite role. Most of the time it's XY, a prit girl, lovely lady, and they're saying, goodness me, I hope in heaven's days that she plays Vivi or Nico or Miss Valentine. All your star ladies of One Piece, basically. But in my mind, I kind of thought, well, if I'm going to have to post, at least on that subreddit, underneath a tag, a spoiler tag, because the fan cast is also a spoiler tag, I'd rather be under that fan cast. And so for a while there, in the morning before I was getting ready to come outside and really start on the project, I was thinking, like, well, maybe when I post next time, I'll post under Fancast, and I'll kind of get on my wine box, my soapbox, and I'll kind of explain why it should be a fan cast and it shouldn't be just a fan art. Again, because I am a fan that wants to be cast, and this is a little bit more than just a nice piece of art that someone did. But then again, you know, other people make beautiful pieces of drawn art. I've seen some absolutely stellar, like, crocheted plushies that cats make. Real nifty stuff. I ain't trying to diminish anything that anyone's doing on the subreddit. I don't mean to, at least. But again, I feel like I might try still to put that into fan casting, or at least ask if they would be okay with it being in fan casting, and if not, they can move it back to fan art if they so choose. But the reason I began speaking was because that one cat asked, why are you doing this? Again, a simple question, probably deserving of a more simple answer than the 30-minute long post that I did explaining why I'm doing this. And I like explaining why I'm doing this. I think not only does it add context to this whole project, it's not just some dude sitting around messing around with a puppet. Like, it's an actual idea. There's an actual hope that I want to achieve with this. And so I definitely went in on that I went in on that post for damn sure. I have not checked it either. And so the cat probably was like, "Damn, bro, I was just trying to figure out what the deal was." Because it's not the first time that I have really kind of laid out what I'm doing here. Like I've gone through that whole diatribe, that whole mantra a few times at this point. But I guess, and again, I'm new to actively trying to use social media to promote myself and my art, my idea, my creation, if you will. And so maybe it is absolutely beyond common for people to not, go to the profile and kind of like delve a little deeper. And so maybe I'll have to make that post 3 or 4 more times depending on how the timeline of the rest of this all turns out. And I'm happy to. In some ways, it helps me reinvigorate the passion that I have for this project. It's also nice to, put 2 words again and again, like, yes, I am shooting for the loftiest of the lofty goals. I understand that. And I understand that it is a ridiculous, almost, premise. But I also have to keep reminding, not only myself, but I want to remind cats that are looking into these posts, maybe, less likely, maybe finding the videos and kind of seeing the process redone. Like, I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this because no one else is. No one else is trying. Like, you got people that are making beautiful CGI versions of Chopper. Awesome. You got some real prick girls out there making some, not regular old cosplays, but everyone looks good in a Chopper cosplay that I've seen online, and everyone's pretty fun with it. It's all time skip Chopper, though, and we're focused here on Drum Island Alabasta Chopper for the most part. Because I know the time skip is where his design gets really stick body, stick arms. He really gets kind of more mascotted out. Cats like that, cats like that, cats don't like that, cats don't like that. So be it, so whatever. But again, I'm still not seeing too many people bring up the possibility of Puppet Chopper. It's not people's first go-to. I think the most recent one I saw that kind of hinted at the idea was a Screen Rant article. And I don't know who writes Screen Rant. I don't know who's in control of Screen Rant, but a lot of it was basically saying the same stuff that we've already heard. Nothing new. CGI, prosthetics. They did mention the puppet idea, but I think they categorize it more as an animatronic. And with the budget that these cats probably have, an animatronic probably makes a lot more sense, if I'm being honest. Like, if they can find themselves a good roboteer, I don't know how you would describe that. I assume they have the budget, if they so choose, to make a just jammin' Chopper puppet, Chopper animatronic, if they so decided that is the pathway they wanted to go. Damn, did I cut way too far up? I think I did cut too far up on that side. How do we fix that? So we got that stitched right into there. And so we could, I guess, go all the way up to there and then maybe cut across. And then the pucker on this is going to be a lot worse than the other side, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So yeah, it was kind of funny that that post asked the exact question that I kind of wanted to reaffirm once again. Whether or not it needed to be, or whether or not the lad really thought that was the answer he was about to get. But I sure as shit gave it, that's for damn sure. Sure as shit gave it. Gotta also fix this pocket. So that needs to surge into right about there. Let's clean it up a little bit. I just saw a fly waltz in, and like it got to about right here, and then the the fan really took it for a ride. Poor guy. Whose master are you here for? Okay, got all this cleaned up, got all of that cleaned up. Let's hit it on the sewing machine now. Okay, move that there. Move. Nope, I have to have my leg right here, don't I? Yep, I have to. We have figured out how we actuate the sewing machine in this strange predicament, and we're going to just kind of have to keep doing it. Okay, let's fix this pocket first so that it's not kind of flapping all about the wind, and then we'll address the actual sewing of the shorts. Do that. My backup game on this sewing machine is just not that stellar. Nope. You know what? Why do it like that when you can just flip it back around? Does that fix our pocket? For the most part. Slip it back around. Let's do one more pass just to be sure. It's a single piece of damn hair. A single piece of hair has found itself around my face and into my eye. Pocket done. Let's trim off our excess threads. Again, you know, save ourselves a slight bit of sanity here. Get that side, that side. Okay, now let's begin on the actual joining of the shorts. God, that is a bad... I did not do good on that. I did not do good on that at all. So that's all having to match up there. That's our pocket. Did I do this backwards? Oh, I totally did it backwards. James, you... How do I not notice that? Okay, while it is in that state, I will allow it to stay in that state just because I believe it will be easier to at least get this all back to where it needs to be. So dumb. So damn dumb. God, now do I not have enough fabric? Did I screw myself for some odd reason here? How would I have done that? No, we're good on that side. Good on that side. Matches up there. No, I guess we're good on this side too. It's just kind of sitting itself down in a strange kind of fashion. And I cut all that excess material off for some reason or the other. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna go from the end of kind of where we left off on the other side, and I'm gonna try to work it together in the best way possible. Oh, wait. Okay, good. This is the actual leg part, not the end part. I got worried. That way like that. Pop that out. So we got that side done. I did want to come back real quickly before I continue on and resurge this side here. Just a few more times, that's all. Only needed a little bit more. Oh, stop that. Please stop that. Okay. We'll pull our strings out so we don't suffer the bane of having to put back in the string. That's clipped. The pants are all kind of fraying right now because, well, they're probably not to be cut like this normally. Get that side there. Get that side there. Okay, that side is good. Let's move on to our not so good side. It's our weird pocket there. I don't know how in the world did I not see I was sewing on the wrong side? James, you absolute lunk. I don't think this is going to want to match up right now, especially with my dumb miss stitch right there. Okay, what if we do that to there, to there? Is that a possibility? Not really, no. Man, we really messed this side up. Really guffed this whole side up here. Shoot. really guffed that side up super bad. And we did so damn good on this other side. I'm so pissed. Ugh. I guess we could do... We're going to repair ever so the mistake I made so that I can continue to then re-sew these pants. Silly as that is. Let's see here. Gonna bring those two pieces of fabric together like that. Get you underneath there, friend. Okay. Clip off that. That. Pull our string out. Okay, does that give us a better starting point for bringing this together? Nope, not really. No, not really at all. Man, I don't know how I screwed that up. Going too fast, wasn't paying attention. Myriad of options. It's your choice if you want to pick one. Because I want that to surge in like that. But if I do that, that means we got to kind of finagle our material in this kind of strange way. Gonna do that to there, then down to there. Use your pins, James. Use your damn pins. Want that one there. I want this one right there, like that, which means we work that up so that these fall together in this kind of fashion. And so our next pin goes right here, and then we stick it in like that. That looks like it will work. Of course, I choose the needle. I don't need a needle, I need a pin. We do that. Ow. God, that's going to be so much material for the machine to try to chew through right there. I do not think it is going to work, but let's see what we can do. So this is our next pin. Right there to there. And then we stick it through right there. And I know you all can't see it from where I am right now, so me saying all this doesn't really serve any purpose, but dem the brakes, yo. Dem da brakes, yo. Come on, James, chill out. I will stand up. I will stand up because I do feel like if I am trying to document the process, there's no bad reason for me to show kinda... I don't know if you'll actually be able to see the pins, to be honest with you. Maybe you can see the glinting in there, but that's our really terrible pin job, and you can kind of see the kerfuffle we put ourselves in right there. But now... Oh! Fantastic. Absolutely what I was hoping for. Come on now. Days. Flip you. You know, I don't know why I never, or have yet to attach a hinge to there, because I really do think the hinge makes a lot of sense. I'm going to do some thread cleanup real quickly. Okay, let's start depinning. One more pin. No more pins. Stick that over here. Here, just collecting all of our thread for you. I'll need my seam ripper. It's really hard to do without a mirror and when I can't see where I'm sticking the braid. Okay, let's see how we did. That's not bad. That is not, it's not too bad. They look like shorts to a point. They look like shorts to a point. So that's half the battle, right? That's half the battle. Let's rip the hell out of this seam and redo the pocket. Cannot believe I did this backwards. Silly boy. Silly, silly me. No, don't rip more. Oh. Curses. curses to say. What a strange little triangle that is. Why is that there? I don't even know what this... Was this part of my pocket fix or was this part of the new seam? I just don't know. I just can't tell. I just can't tell. I think it's part of the new seam. And somehow it just kind of... Whatever. I'm overthinking the fixing of a broken pocket that need really not be fixed. Or it needs to be fixed, but I'm overthinking the fixing. Oh man, come on, what? I am not this good of a sewer for this to be so secure. Guff. Okay. I think this is the last one. Yes. Yes. Okay. There's so much weird fabric on this damn pair of pants. I did not realize until cutting it all open. How ridiculous. Okay, that goes inside. This is our pocket. This is what we're trying to fix now. Can't believe I ripped that even more. Me oh my. That can come out. All of this is out. We're going to flip it inside out. Again, I don't know how the hell I did not see that happening in the way that it was happening. Because, okay, so this is the top. This is it fixing right there. And then we are running down. So silly. I feel like this should have been the easiest part to fix, and now it is the most difficult. We got enough string out the back. Okay. One last pin to seal the deal. And of course, it is through the thickest part of the material. I don't think that's gonna line up very well. We ain't got much other options though here, folks. It has to go through. I can't do it with that needle there. We're just going to have to hand position this one part and pray to the gods of the seam that it works. Okay. Don't got that much to travel. Don't need to go very fast. And I really hope I can just do just enough pressure. Back. You gotta be kidding me, machine. Come on. What are you getting caught on? I'm going to hope that worked. I'm going to hope that worked in some kind of way. Nope. There is the biggest jam that you ever did see. That's up. That's out. Let's get this guy out, because that is part of the jam. Cut that out. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is hilariously bad. Oh wow. I'll show you here in a second, but I almost feel like you can see that amount of thread. Foul. Beast. I don't know why I'm getting so upset with the machine. It's doing its job. Surge that, surge that. It looks like everything caught it, at least in some kind of way. Except for this weird part right here. Is that gonna matter when I flip it around? Like, are we gonna really see that one part? Yes, yes we are. Shoot. We're gonna hand stitch that. We're gonna hand stitch that part. Cause gosh darn, this is bad. Do I got all my pins out? I think I got all the pins. Wow. It takes a real skillful hand to screw up that badly. Like, look at that monstrosity of a jam up. But, oh my god, it looks so terrible. It looks so bad. It looks so good on that side and it looks so bad on this side. Ugh, I'm utterly disappointed with that. So disappointed with that. We gotta deal. We just gotta deal with it. We just gotta deal with it. There's no getting around it. There's no redoing it. We don't got another pair of pants, and I ain't gonna make a pair of pants at this point, because this was a good idea. Well, it started as a good idea, and I don't really want to try to go back and remedy this whole situation here. God damn, man. When I guff up, man, I guff up real hard. Real hard. Oh god, and the other side looks so freaking good. And this side looks like a gosh darn issue, man. An absolute issue. this weird, stupid triangle here for some reason or the other. I'm so disappointed on that. Part of me just wants to take all of that and just fold it in on itself and then re-sew the whole freaking area. Sweet bells in heaven, how do you mess up so badly? Okay, let's do some hand sewing and see if I can't remedy some of this. It was so good on the other side, James. And then you frickin', oh! And now the material itself is just starting to fail. I'm going to try one more time. We're going to try one more time to make this work in a better fashion, because it just did not work the way I wanted it to. You know, I told myself I shouldn't come in and do a second part before I left last time. I was like, it always ends up with us getting super frustrated. And lo and behold, look at us. Super frustrated. But how, man? How do I do so well on that one side and then find a way to damn near butcher an entire other side? I don't see how I have that capability. Well, obviously, I know. Well, obviously I have that capability because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to sewing stuff. I'm taking the idea out the mind and I'm trying to finesse it in a way that might not make really much sense. That's all ripped. That's ripped on that side. Sweet heavens bells, James. Sweet heavens bells, man. Was it going too fast? Was that the issue? Where... Was it just the fact that it was already a guffed up piece of material and then I guffed it up more with that one overcut because I wasn't really paying attention? I don't know what led to this being such a disastrous attempt here. It seemed like it was going to be so damn simple. Copy the other side and the result would have worked. And yet somehow you find a way to go in here and just absolutely massacre everything. I don't understand it, James. I don't understand it. And I also now have to assume, I didn't even think about it, the audio is probably just going to be so lovely because of how I have positioned the fan to just point directly at me and blow air. So I bet that will be A+, A++ kind of stuff. Okay. So this is the backside. And on this backside, we just have so much more material. So much more material to work with. And that would have been nice if we did the same on this side, but we didn't. And so now we don't have that same amount of material because for some reason, we cut it like that. In the strangest of damn fashions one possibly could. This pocket is just a freaking travesty right now, man. Like, I just found a way to get so much extra fabric caught up in this little tiny pocket. And because it disaster stitched itself, now it's almost locked in a more difficult way, and because it was already ripping and fraying and shredding itself, there's now the possibility that every attempt I make to try to remedy it, it is literally just going to get worse and worse. Because yeah, the material is old jeans that should have probably been thrown away a long time ago. And yet here they stand, right in front of us. Okay. Again, why did I sew into that area right there? It doesn't make any sense. Not a single cent of sense. It ain't no making no money, man. Cut. Okay. That freed up that side of the pocket. That freed up that side of the pocket. This is where all of our fluff and guff is. Let's take a second and try to clean up of much of this junk as we can. Because if we send it through again with all of this on there, it's just going to reclog the machine. Okay, that's off. That's where that situates. There. There. Of course, this part, damn well. Maybe I don't even try to touch that part. No, because that's where the stupid rip is. Such a dumb thing to be getting angry at. Because literally, we could just say, this didn't work. We could go to the Goodwill tomorrow. We could find ourselves a pair of maroon pants, as there have to be at least one pair of maroon pants. And wham bam, there you go. We done did it. But look at us go right now. Here we go. We aren't doing very well. Stupid, stupid, stupid James. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. It's just, I hate when I do things, or when I have done, especially when I've already done it once. And I did it once, I did it well, and then somehow, in form or fashion, I find a way to really throw a damn monkey wrench in my own process. I find a way to throw caltrops right at my own feet. And I wonder, damn, how the hell did I stub my toe? This other side was so good. This other side was so freaking good, James. Maybe it was a fool's errand because the pocket was already so guffed. Like, maybe that was the real issue. Like, I should have just saw the fact that the pocket was screwed up. There was no real saving that side over there. And I should have just realized that you can't fix something like that, man. You can't fix an issue that is so far screwed up. Because then all you really are doing is chasing the damn dragon around the whole island here, trying to fix an issue that was never going to be able to be fixed. Because now I'm cutting off more material. It's getting smaller and smaller, this area that I can actually surge into. This rip here is getting worse and worse. Like, the only option I really have now is cut this whole pocket right here, cut all of this off, and then try to line up this cut as best I can, get rid of all of this excess material. But at this point, I'm probably making the pant leg itself much too skinny, and it's going to result in a very strange look. Because then we have to figure out how, then again, to serge all of this back together like that. It was so good on the other side. Now it's gonna look so screwed up. There's always gonna be this weird, stupid gap now. I hate this right now. I really hate that I fucked up so bad, man. I fucked this up so bad that now I can't save it the way that I want to save it. Fucked up on that first cut because I cut so much damn fabric away. Why I did that, I don't know. And then the pocket was unsavable in the first place, and then I tried to save it and I fucked that up. God damn it, dude. When it rains, it fucking pours. When it rains, it fucking pours. And it wouldn't be so bad if the other side didn't look so good. If the other side didn't look so well done, this would all be so passé. It wouldn't matter. But the other side looks good. And I hate that I did good on the other side. That doesn't make sense. I'm so upset right now, man. I'm so upset with myself. This should have been the easiest thing to come back and do. This should have been beyond simple for me just to walk in, do the pants, and then I could leave, I could go back inside, I could go to bed, I could feel like, yes, the day didn't go exactly as planned, but you know, we still were able to come back and fix it all. Nope. Found a way to really throw a wrench at the whole thing. don't see how that matches up. I don't see how that's even possible for that to ever match back up. Looks good up until that point. It's just, then it bunches, it takes away too much fabric right there. It just takes away way too much fabric from us. No matter how you look at it, we end up without the amount of fabric we need, because then there's this weird extra gap area. Come on, James, find solutions. Stop getting so pissed at yourself that you can't see simple solutions in front of your face. We have simple solutions. We have all this fabric. There's no reason we can't find a way to cure the ills. And if we can't find the way to cure the ill, shut it down, man. Shut it the fuck down. Stop freaking out. Come back tomorrow. We've come back tomorrow every other day. Why not? Why is today so... Welcome to my brain, ladies and gentlemen. Admittance is free. I do not know why you would want to be here, but here you are. Here you are. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to add more fabric in. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to add fabric in to cover up the fact that we cut all this other fabric off. So what we really want to do is we want to serge that together, and then once that's together, then we'll have that extra fabric that we can then bring in to like right there and fill all of that gap that we guffed up on, right? That's the idea. That's what we're trying to do. And so to do that, that's our outside, that's our inside. We take this side and we're going to serge it together. We have enough up there, right? We have enough up there to fix that in the way that we want to. So don't have to worry about that. And then we have enough down there to at least give us more room to work if need be. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. Make sure all of our thread is extended out the back. Let's try to line up our material as best we can. Like that. Going too fast. Always going way too fast. So now we have that. Did I not give myself enough fabric on that side? James! Really? Or is that not the side that I needed that fabric to be on? Or did I do it wrong? No, okay, that's the outside. We're not worried on that side yet. We're worried on this side. This is the side that we're trying to gain more fabric on, right?
Okay.
So now we got fabric on that side. That's awesome. Now we're going to come over to ear like this. And we're going to try to reattach the fabric on this side, right? Right? Possibly, maybe, gods, anything. Go throw it under Friar Tuck. That goes there like that. This goes here like that and like that for the most part. This tucks underneath like so. We throw the foot down. And the needle. I feel like there's no reason that it should be doing this as much as it's been doing this. But then again, I'm also not trained in what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing on this. I don't know what the hell I'm actually doing when it comes to operating this sewing machine. I operated it for less than like 2 months, and then I stowed it away. Basically had all of its packaging and that still with it. Still have its styrofoam and its box because it's much easier to store something like this when it's not all out and about, and at least I knew it was going to be safe inside the box. Okay. We got string everywhere. Everything is all skewed. I really don't want to go to the thrift store and buy another freaking pair of pants. It was so nice when I found these. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have these shitty ripped pants. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I need a pair of shitty ripped, well, not shitty ripped, but I need a pair of maroon pants. And would you look at this? It's a nice dark red color. What a grand happenstance. Whoa. Lo and behold, was I wrong. They are just a shitty pair of pants, and they are laughing at me right now. If clothing could laugh, I assume these are chuckling their zippers and buttons right off. Please give it up. What is happening that How do I keep causing this to happen? I don't understand, man. I really don't know what I am doing to cause such guffs in my machine's system. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem to be rational. It seems to happen whenever it fucking chooses to do. And then when it happens, it is always a catastrophe. Okay. That lines up good there. That lines up good there. It still does not fix the real issue of not having enough material, because now I'm just seaming right in to this, and it's going to lead to that being all puckered up, and that's not going to work. Makes me wonder why I did that part in the first place like that. Allows me to get to there, I guess. So maybe I rip out the seam again. Okay, that's out. I got all of this extra material on that side to work with now, which means I should be able to seam it in right there, but it ain't gonna look very pretty. No siree Bob. It ain't gonna look very pretty at all. I was just so excited, man, when it looked so good on the other side. I was like, no way is this idea actually working in the way that I thought it was going to. No way. And then, oh. Me of a naive sort of mind, I guess. Where is our stitch? There. I don't think this is going to actually do what I want it to do, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. It's just going to make it look ugly. It's just going to make it look ugly, and I'm not going to be happy with it. I'm not going to be happy with it. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just not going to look good. It's just not going to look the way I wanted it to look. And thus, it's not going to make me happy. And thus, I'm just going to throw it away. Like, what is the purpose of you doing this right now, James? What is the purpose of you beating your head against the wall with this stupid pair of pants when you know it's not going to fucking work? Got all of this fucking thread all over the place. And of course, you know what? Yeah, of course. This live stream is one of those live streams that just keeps on chugging along. Because, you know, the Wi-Fi is perfect for this one. God, I sound so bitter right now, too. I'm so sorry. There's no reason for me to be as fucking bitter as I am right now. I just want this shit, man. I want this shit, and it feels like it's destroying me while I'm trying to attain it. That's the point, I guess, right? Like, you don't work for something in this fashion with this kind of passion and not expect to run into every damn pitfall you possibly could. Right? Right? Why did I think this was going to work like this? I think we're done. I think we're done for tonight. I don't think this is going to work the way that I want it to. I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to. I don't think the machine wants to work the way that I want it to. I think I'm going to end up breaking something. Either it's going to be the machine, it's going to be like a fucking hand of mine or some shit like that. One more time. One more attempt. Oh. That's it for the night, folks. I failed on the pants, and I had done so good. We'll come back tomorrow, and we'll do it all over again. Oh, god damn, that fucking sucks so bad. I fucking hate. I really hate leaving it this way, but I'm just not going to be productive. I'm already pissed as hell. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll see if we can't try again. I apologize. I shouldn't be this upset. This should be a fun and enjoyable experience for me, and if it all works out, it should be a nice look into how everything was done. And these part twos, man, these part twos really, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what it is about it. Well, I do know what it is about it, but there's no use getting all more pissed than I already am.